50th Annual Christmas Daddies Telethon is proudly produced by CTV Atlantic employees, their families, friends, and volunteers, with assistance from our corporate community. Thanks to Bell Alliant and the Bell Alliant Pioneer Volunteers, and to RBC. Honor your pledge at the branch nearest you. Our website developer is Nicom Interactive. The Residence Inn Marriott accommodated guests in Moncton. In Cape Breton, thanks to the Holiday Inn Sydney Waterfront. Air Canada Foundation donated the prize of 2 tickets anywhere in North America. Volunteer vehicles were supplied by Discount Car and Truck Rentals, and refreshments by Tim Hortons. Set decoration was provided by Wheaton's. Thanks to The Bay and Advanced Screen Printing Limited for clothing for our hosts and crew. Technical assistance was provided by AVW Telev Audio Visual Solutions and Christie Lights. Musical equipment was provided by Long & McQuaid and Alta Musica. Christmas Daddies would not be possible without CTV's generous donation of facilities, airtime, and support all year long. And now, welcome to Hour 2 of the 50th Annual Christmas Daddies Telethon.
Jesus, joy of the highest heaven, born as a little baby under a wondrous star. Like us, crying, he takes his first breath, held by his mother, helpless, close to a beating heart. Jesus, led in a lowly manger, facing a world of dangers, come to turn me, a stranger, into a child of God. Jesus, King of the highest heaven, learning to take his first steps, that he might bring us life. Like us, knowing our smiles and sorrows, he showed the way to follow, a way that is true and right. Jesus, take away every darkness, steady my simple footsteps, that I might in your goodness live as a child of God.
Give her a round of applause. That was Tarah Sawler with Jesus, Joy of the Highest Heaven. Tarah's 15-year-old student from Ombre Academy. Thank you so much, Tarah. That was beautiful. That's what's happening inside the auditorium at NSCC. Now we're going to go head outside the auditorium doors and check in and see what Jason Baxter is up to. Jason.
Yeah, I'm just hearing her chatting off camera. Hello, everybody. We're here at the Nova Scotia Community College campus. Family Fun Day. The students and staff here, the business program has all kinds of activities. You can see in the background here, we got some balloon animals, some face painting. If you follow over to this area, we've got all kinds of things happening for you. And today, because it's the 50th anniversary, we want you, the public, if you're anywhere near the campus, come on down to the waterfront and see this beautiful building. Help us make lots of money for Christmas Daddies. Now, to entertain the folks at home, what I was planning on doing today was something I've been working on a while, and that's shooting free throws while riding a unicycle. Unfortunately, I tweaked my back getting out of bed this morning, so Julian here has been kind enough to fill in for me. Let's hear it for Julian, everybody. Let's see if he can hit this. Anytime, Julian, anytime. Oh, look at that. That is absolutely amazing. We're having lots of fun here. We want you to come on down and join us. In the meantime, I believe we're going to go back inside the theater and check in with Tina.
That's okay. But
Actually, we'll do that in just a little while. Right now, though, let's check in with Steve. I think we're going to get an update.
Yeah, we are, Jay, but I want to see Scrooge on a unicycle making free throws.
Yes, I would like to.
That's what I'd pay good money to see that.
I did that one time throwing coal at little kids, and it didn't work out good.
Well, you know, with the price of coal being what it is today, you don't want to throw any of it away. At any rate, this is the time when we see how we're doing here so far, the first hour of the Christmas Daddies broadcast. Here come the totals as they are as of 12 noon today, with our thanks to everybody who has already called and an invitation to those who've not. And here we go. First of all, from the province of New Brunswick, we're at a total of $11,890.15. From Prince Edward Island, it's $1,370. On Cape Breton Island, $11,370. The mainland Nova Scotia total is $30,578.55. From across Canada, $2,983.33 for a grand total of $58,192. All right, with miles to go before we sleep, the bid sheets are coming fast and furious. We have bids on almost all of these items, despite your best efforts to shut this whole thing down.
My best.
You had managed to shut everybody down on this fantastic Canada AM fan pack, which includes airfare for two and a Toronto hotel, plus the VIP treatment on the set of Canada AM with Jeff and Bev and Marcy. But now All-Star Landscaping in Hubli has come in with a bid of $300. And they also have a bid, that is the All-Star Landscaping Group, on the Chris Hadfield book. This is autographed by Commander Chris Hadfield. It's the Astronaut's Guide to Life on Earth, and the bid there is $200. Moving along now to our Christmas Daddies map. That's a lovely handcrafted item for the 50th anniversary. Robert Hartley in Salisbury has a bid of $50 on that item. Yes, it is missing Scrooge, and that's why people want to buy it, you see. On our Christmas quilt, also missing Scrooge, from Braden and Camden Lynch in Middle Sackville, Nova Scotia, a bid of $100. Down below that, Craig Cormier, is this Zoll AED Plus defibrillator. What a great item for your community center or an arena. It's a lifesaver, to be sure. Retail value at a couple of $1,000s probably if you were going to buy it. It's donated to us by Courtney's First Aid and Safety Training Incorporated. And our bid on it right at the moment from Sharon Rose, West Bay Road, Nova Scotia, is at $500. Now, yes, we do have a couple of nice jewelry pieces here, and these are all online, by the way, if you want to go to christmasdaddies.org and take a closer look. But we have some very, very nice bids on the diamond ring from Michelin in Bridgewater. They're back with us again this year with an opening bid of $100. And on the Pandora bracelet, we're also looking for a bid on that, and I don't see it on here, but I'm sure it is. We'll come back to that one in just a couple of minutes. Oh, there it is, the Pandora bracelet. No bid. Oh, there's no bid on this beautiful Pandora bracelet. So you have managed to convince some people not to bid on that so far.
I'll start the bidding off at $50.
At $50. Well, can somebody... Jody Jessum's going to 100. Okay, so you've been outbid by our director. 150. This is a little private auction going here. 150, Jody. That's 200 to you. Oh, you'll think about it. All right, so $150. We'll need to see his credit card, of course. The duck decoy, we have a bid from Great Buys Auto Sales in Lower Sackville of $200 on the duck decoy. And the Great Big Pizza Party, family campers and RVers have bid $600 on that item. Last year, by the way, they were the successful bidder on that item, and they donated all of those pizzas back to local charities, for which we thank you very, very much. The bid on the lawn tractor, again from All-Star Landscaping, and this is courtesy of Donnie Gallant at Donald Gallant Enterprises. All-Star Landscaping in Hubli with a bid of $1,200. Swinging all the way back to this lovely little Martin guitar, Glenn Saunier in Wilmot is in with a bid of $300. On our Michael's Christmas tree, Great Buys Auto Sales in Lower Sackville in with $300, and they're also bidding $800 on the Mooseheads jersey. And again, we're keeping Craig Cormier behind us. Is this too fast for you, Craig?
No problem.
You're doing a great job. The Mooseheads jersey, the bid is now $800. The plunger has $100. Susie's shortbread, which is a dozen of these beautiful, lovely cupcakes, a dozen a month for a year, and the gift basket below, a bid of $50. Nothing yet on the schooner or the Navy diver's helmet or the Pandora. Oh, no, the Pandora bracelet has $150 from Mr. Scrooge. I've seen it all. I've seen it all. 1-800, make that 1-855-843-5050 for the 50th annual Christmas Daddies. Okay, Jackie Foster.
Thanks very much, Steve. You know, it's always great to be part of Christmas Daddies and to see how people have given so generously over the years. Today we're joined by two more who would like to add to that contribution, and it's their first time here at Christmas Daddies, and we're very happy to have them. John Inch and Gary Slonwhite from Atlantic Canada Clinical Engineering Society. We thank you both for being here.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And where it is your first time, we just wanted to ask, why Christmas Daddies?
We're a fairly young society representing clinical engineering technicians, technologists, and engineers in Atlantic Canada. After review of everything, the board felt that we were in a position to do something to give back to the communities, and Christmas Daddies was the overall choice.
Well, we certainly thank you for thinking of us, and Gary, we're going to let you do the honors with the big check flip here.
Here we have it. Here we have it, $1,000.
$1,000. Gary Slonwhite, John Inch from Atlantic Canada Clinical Engineering Society, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.
We are going to send it back over to Marie.
Hey there, Jackie. Thanks so much. I'm actually joining Christmas Daddies for the first time this year, and part of the reason I wanted to join CTV is because they are so involved in the community, and now you can be too, just like the folks that we have here from the International Union of Elevator Constructors, Local 125. Joining me now is Jill Fyander and Cal Manthorn. Thank you so much for being with us today. Now, why are you guys involved?
Well, our union members about 3 years ago decided that we want to get more involved in the community and we should be donating and helping out. So 3 years ago we decided, let's start with Christmas Daddies, and now we've made an annual event. So this is our third year donating at $1,000.
But this is your first time being involved, my first time being involved, so we want to issue a bit of a challenge here. They've given $1,000, but if you've actually never donated before, why don't you get on the phone and make a donation? If you have made a donation before, why don't you call somebody, phone a family friend or neighbor, and see whether or not they can give some money. And standing by now, we've got a special guest I see in the studio. I'll hand it over to Jackie to tell you who that is. And thanks again very much to you and your team.
Thanks very much, Marie. We have two special guests here, Victoria Hornell and Lionel. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.
Now, I probably don't have to tell you who they represent, but it's Boston Pizza Dartmouth Crossing location, and we thank you for being here and for being part of Christmas Daddies. And perhaps I'll get you to tell us a little bit about what you did to raise the money, Victoria.
Sure. Boston Pizza Dartmouth Crossing partnered with our Bears Lake and Portland Street location to collect as much money as possible this year to donate to Christmas Daddies. We feel our community and local families give so much to us, so this is our way of giving back to them.
That's wonderful. And does Lionel talk?
No, Lionel doesn't talk.
Maybe you can give a little wave, Lionel. All right, and with the big reveal, how much have you brought for Christmas Daddies this year?
$940.
$940 from Boston Pizza Dartmouth Crossing. Thank you both so much for being here, and thanks for what you do for Christmas Daddies. Marie, back over to you.
Well, I think I have the cutest guests here on Christmas Daddies today. I'm going to let you do the introductions for me. Tell me who you brought today.
Sure. We are from the Rock Church, and my name's John Doucette. This is my wife, Brooke, and these are our two kids, Ella and Elijah.
Well, they're pretty darn cute, and you guys have a big donation that you're going to tell us about. Why did you guys donate and get involved, and how much did you end up raising for Christmas Daddies?
Well, obviously we believe it's a very good cause, and with kids of our own and a lot of young families in our church as well, we really believe that it's important to give back to the community. And anyways, we're very excited today to be able to present a check for $5,000.
Isn't that fantastic? Thank you so much for your donation and for all the cuteness that you delivered to our set here today. We're going to throw it back to Sydney now. Rick Grant is standing by, and let's see how they're doing there.
Thank you, Marie. Well, I'm standing here with Cape Breton University student ambassadors, and they've raised a considerable amount of money. Tell me how much money you've raised.
We raised $2,000.
And that's in the jar right there. Let's see it. $2,000. Thank you very much. Now, Paige Westbury is holding the check, and you're holding the cash, Carmen Boudreau. Now, they also had a huge draw, and we want to tell you it's a $1,500 value package, and it went to Cassidy Bernard. She's the basket winner, and a lot of local businesses contributed to that. And thank you all very much. I really appreciate it, as do all the kids. Now, we're going to go and hear some really great music from Laurel Martell. It's called Wrapped in Red. Laurel?
Everybody's happy. Snow is falling remind me, mistletoe's for two, so I found a color that only tells the truth. It paints a picture how I feel for you. Oh, this Christmas, I'm gonna risk it all. This Christmas, I'm not afraid to fall. I'll let you down with nothing more than words I never said. You're the smile to see me like you never see me yet. Wrap your I'll never feel you without I'll tell you this Christmas. I'm gonna risk it all. This Christmas, I'm not afraid. So I'll let you down with nothing more than words I never said. All the time to see me like you never see me yet. Wrap your
Laurel, that is just absolutely fantastic. It really is. If you were here in the studio, the music is unbelievable. It's about as boring as an earthquake. It's just fantastic. But I want to take a moment just to thank some special people. Tim Hortons. I want to give a special thanks for the gift cards and providing the entertainers and the crew with such wonderful coffee. Thank you so much, and we'll see you back in Sydney very soon.
All right. Thanks very much, Rick. As boring as an earthquake, that's probably the line of the week right now. Just wanted to take the opportunity to remind you that to donate, of course, ChristmasDaddies.org and 1-855-843-5050 for our 50th anniversary. By the way, the large format Christmas Daddies calendars are now available in Lawton's drugstores. They're really amazing for busy families out there. There's lots of room to write down all kinds of appointments. And all the artwork done by Maritime Kids. So again, a perfect example of kids helping kids. $15 plus tax. Buy yours today and support Christmas Daddies. And just another reminder that any donation you make over $10 and honor the pledge before January 31st, you are entered in some draws for some fantastic prizes here. Cindy and I chatted about this a little earlier. You can get a trip for two anywhere Air Canada flies. That's courtesy of the Air Canada Foundation. Just imagine that. For a $10 donation or more, you're entered in that draw. We've also got a $50 Esso gift card, very handy at this time of year, or any time of year, of course. Diamond ring from our friends over at Inglis Jewelers. That's worth $2,100, and we thank the folks at Inglis for helping us with that. A couple of really neat DVD prizes here. DVD of Argo, a winner of Picture of the Year at the 2012 Academy Awards. That's autographed by the stars, Alan Arkin and Ben Affleck. And speaking of Ben Affleck, we have another DVD for you, a copy of Good Will Hunting. That's autographed by Ben Affleck and his good friend Matt Damon. Just imagine that. We've also got a Larchwood medium original cutting board. Again, beautiful piece of craftsmanship there. And it can be yours for any donation you make over $10 and honor that pledge before the 31st of January. All right, ChristmasDaddies.org, 1-855-843-5050 for the 50th annual Christmas Daddies Telethon. And as we've been doing the entire broadcast today, we're going to take a look back now at a special Christmas Daddies memory from 2005. Take a look at this.
For my colleagues on both sides of our cameras, I'm Steve Murphy. Thanks for watching. Be well.
Steve, are you ready? Wake up.
Bobby. Bobby Curtola.
You were sleeping.
Now, just a minute. I just had the strangest dream. Last year, I dreamed that I was you on the anchor desk, and this year I've just dreamed that I'm George Canyon.
But George is here, Steve. Come on, it's time for Christmas Daddies.
Daddy show.
Let's
go,
do it.
Bobby.
Come on, pal.
Bobby Curtola, George Canyon, all the stars are out, and our stars from A Belle Alliant are out as well. When you think Christmas Daddies, you think Steve Murphy, and you think Santa and Scrooge and Belle Alliant. Kevin Fournier, you're the VP of Sales, the Regional VP of Sales for Belle Alliant in Nova Scotia and PEI, and you guys have a long-standing tradition of being part of Christmas Daddies. How does this fit into your company's philosophy? Because companies seem to have reasons for getting attached to certain events, and how does it fit into your company?
Well, Cindy, thank you. Essentially, we're very committed to the communities that we serve here in Atlantic Canada, and so we look for opportunities to really contribute back to communities. And if you take a look at the telethon that we have here, it's just a fantastic opportunity to do that. You take a look at a lot of the families that are in need this time of year. They really are stretched financially to try and do things for their children. So if we can help out just a little bit, then we're really proud to be a part of that. So it is about giving back to the community and really enabling those families to just have a joyous season.
And that's what it's all about. It's about the children as well. And you have a couple of children of your own. Perfect ages. How old are they?
Catherine is 8 and Jacob is 11, so they're very excited about Christmas.
Oh, that's great. And I think, did I meet Jacob on a little tour of the station not too long ago?
You did, yes. They were quite impressed with your weather skills and the green screen technology.
It's so wonderful to see a child smiling at any time of the year, but especially at Christmas time. Tell me what Belle Alliant is doing here with the telethon. Physically, what are you doing?
So what we offer is we offer all the phone lines, obviously, for people to call in on the 1-800 numbers. And we've got our wonderful staff behind us here that are taking some of the calls. We also offer up some of the computer technology that allows people to actually call in and do the credit cards, et cetera, et cetera. But we have more people down at our Scotia Square office taking calls. And then we also have some more in Moncton as well that are looking after things. Overall, we have about 200 employees, pioneers, and they're all volunteers that are doing this, and you know that just makes it so much worthwhile to see all of our people have that kind of interest in this program, so we're just thrilled about that.
It's wonderful. We could not do this without you. It's absolutely a truth. So thank you very much, Kevin. Thanks for stopping by, and thank all your employees on our behalf.
Good luck with the 50th.
Thank you very much. And speaking of the 50th, the entertainment, the fun continues at the waterfront campus of the NSCC, and Jason Baxter is standing by. Jason, how's it going there?
Thank you, Cindy. We're having a great time over here. And, you know, 50th anniversary, and we've always been told that so many people put up their Christmas decorations on this day, get into the Christmas spirit with this show. If you're not in the spirit yet, I guarantee you will be just moments from now, because we have something quite cute and special for you. This is the Sandy Lake Academy Choir from Bedford, Nova Scotia. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make a lot of noise. A big round of applause for Sandy Lake Academy.
All the
Christmas Daddies from the Confederation Center of the Arts in Charlottetown. Great to have you along with us. Make the phone ring today. All the money stays here, and the entertainment is coming right at you. This is Brian J. Dunn. He got a new album coming out this month. This is called Nothing But a Child.
Once upon a time, in a far-off land, wise men saw a sign and set out across the sand with songs of praise to sing. They traveled day and night with precious gifts to bring, guided by the light. They chased a brand new star, ever toward the west, across the mountains far. When it came to rest, they scarce believed their eyes. They'd come so many miles. This miracle they prized was nothing but a child. And nothing but a child could wash those tears away, or guide a weary world into the light of day. And nothing but a child could help erase those miles. So once again we all can be children for a while. Now all around the world, in every little town, every day is heard a precious little sound. And every mother kind, and every father proud, looks down and ought to find another chance allowed. And nothing but a child could wash those tears away, or guide a weary world into the light of day. And nothing but a child could help erase those miles. So once again we all can be children for a while. So once again we all can be children for a while.
I'm here in Moncton with Albert Levesque and Philip King of the Lakeville Lions Club. Welcome, gentlemen.
Welcome.
What have you been working on the past year?
It's $1,000.
Wow.
And we set that up with the breakfast and music at Sunday nights, and did pretty good.
Looks like a lot of work.
Oh yes, a lot of work.
Well, thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you.
And thank you to
over to Cyril.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you very much, David. And I am joined by His Worship, the Mayor of Moncton. George LeBlanc has joined me. And I don't know if you remember this, but on Friday, remember you came in, we were doing the show here in Moncton, and you came in and Heidi said Cyril wants a key to the city.
No.
You don't?
No. Don't remember anything about it. Why?
When I said I was hoping for a key to the city, didn't you say I could have one?
Possibly I did. And I just happened to have a key to the city right here, sir.
Look at that.
Just happened to have that.
I got a key to the city. That's awesome. Yeah. All right. Well, George, the city has always been great to us here in Moncton, with Christmas Daddies. So why do you guys continue to come in and make a donation?
Well, Moncton was always known as a city with a heart, and we like to pull together and support charities year-round, but especially this time of year when the need is really there, and this is a great cause.
Yeah, absolutely. And, of course, we're looking for a special year this year because it's our 50th anniversary, but the folks in this greater Moncton area have supported Christmas Daddies the entire time.
Right back to 64.
Right back to 64. All right, so you do have a check in your hand.
I do. Just for you folks, and the City of Moncton is happy to support the cause with a $1,000 contribution.
All right, there you go. Look at that, $1,000 from the City of Moncton. And I got a key. I'm not sure what it's for, but I think it's the city. All right, now we're going to throw it over to Alan. Thanks, George.
My pleasure.
And thanks very much, of course, to the City of Moncton for that very generous donation. However, George, I think you may regret giving that key to Cyril. Anyway, time will tell. Christmas Daddies is all about the kids, and that's why we're so pleased to have our next performer, 14-year-old Kianna Maillet of l'Odyssée in Dieppe. And she has been performing for quite some time, and she's still very young, but she was also on Maritime Idol. We're going to find out about that in just a moment, but first we're going to hear Kianna sing, and the song is L'Enfant au Tambour, which is Drummer Boy. Kianna?
Thank you. Sur la route, parapapam-pam, petit tambour s'en va, parapapam-pam. Il sent son cœur qui bat, parapapam-pam, au rythme de ses pas, parapapam-pam, rapapam-pam, rapapam-pam. Oh, petit enfant, parapapam-pam, où vas-tu? Hier, mon père, parapapam-pam, a suivi le tambour, parapapam-pam, le tambour des soldats, parapapam-pam. Alors je vais au ciel, parapapam-pam, rapapam-pam, rapapam-pam. Moi, je veux donner pour son retour mon tambour. Tous les anges, parapapam-pam, ont pris leur beau tambour, parapapam-pam. Ils ont dit à l'enfant, parapapam-pam, ton père est de retour, parapapam-pam, rapapam-pam, rapapam-pam. Et l'enfant s'éveille, parapapam-pam, sur son tambour. Merci.
Oh, Kianna, very nice. Now, I was saying earlier that you took part in Maritime Idol. Tell us a little about that.
It was a 4-week competition, and we would go every Saturday. We would choose 2 songs, and in the Moncton competition where I was at, we were 6. And we all then moved on to regionals, but unfortunately I was sick that day, so I will be participating in it again next year.
Well, that's great. I'm glad that you're able to participate since you were sick last time. And listen, good luck.
Thank you very much.
And we hope to have you back next year.
I hope I will be here back next year.
Okay, now back over to Cyril and David.
All right, thank you very much, Alan. So what do you think, David? This is your first Christmas Daddies. What do you think so far?
Love it, love it. I had no idea how much goes on behind the scenes, how many people it takes to put something like this together. So it's been a great experience.
Yeah, and it's so great seeing everybody come in with their donations, and of course seeing great talent as well and performers. Now, speaking of donations, David, we have a challenge. Okay. So the International Association of Administrative Professionals have donated $100. and they've challenged all other professional associations to either meet or beat this donation.
Wow. The challenge is out there.
The challenge is out there. So that's what we want. We want all administrative or any other professional associations to meet or beat the $100 challenge. And of course, David, this is the 50th anniversary. So you know what I'm thinking for the folks at home? A good number to donate, $50.
Yeah, totally. Sounds fair.
It sounds fair. It does. All right. Listen, you know, this has been such a great moment, you know, seeing all the talent and raising all the money and everything. But I've been a part of this, David, almost 25 years now.
Wow.
Yeah. And I had a great time doing it. And it's going to be a lot of fun today. We're going to raise all kinds of money. And don't forget, again, the challenge is International Association of Professionals challenging all other professional associations to a $100 donation, meet or beat it. And now we're going to go to Sydney.
Welcome back to Sydney. We just want to take a second to thank Ski Benyon for donating 40 ski lift tickets and the equipment to a lucky school in the Cape Breton region. We'll find out later in the week who that is. Some lucky students are going to be heading skiing. Right now, I'm introducing a new friend of mine, and when he walked in the room, first I loved his hat, which I'm going to try to get off of him by the end of the show. Secondly, I realized I know that guy, and first we're Facebook friends. It turns out we're friends now in real life, and I'm so honored to bring on Herman Warden and the guys. Let's do it, everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
Snowy days and frosty nights, everything looks cold and white. Hang around the mistletoe, hang around the mistletoe. Christmas Day will soon be here, and everybody's full of cheer. Hang around the mistletoe, waiting for you, dear. Well, I've waited all year long, now the year is almost gone. I'm hanging around the mistletoe, hanging around the mistletoe. But if that's what I have to do, just to get a kiss from you, I'm hanging around the mistletoe, waiting for you, dear. This is a special time to give and receive. With every little kiss you give me, I will give you 3. You ain't gonna miss one kiss, that's the one thing you won't miss. I'm hanging around the mistletoe, waiting for you, dear. I've had my eye on you for a long, long time. So I'm asking Santa, please make that pretty girl mine. I did what I had to do just to get that kiss from you. I'm hanging around the mistletoe, waiting for you, dear. I'm hanging around the mistletoe, waiting for you, dear. I'm hanging around the mistletoe, waiting for you, dear.
What? Oh, Herman, thank you so much. That was just fantastic. That was great to hear. Yeah, it was a pleasure. It's just so much fun in this place. And you know, the big part of the fun is standing here with you folks with money. And I'm standing with Amber McLean. Amber has got $1,000 from the casino. Thank you so much. And you do so much more for Christmas Daddies as well.
Yes, we always like to be involved. We send out coupons for the restaurant and things like that to help out all the volunteers and those that are presenting. So we're glad to help out.
Well, thank you so much. $1,000. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Now, we also have somebody else I want to thank, and it's from City Printers, and it's Ron Crawley. Ron, thank you so much. You guys are always so generous to Christmas Daddies. Why is that?
Well, Christmas Daddies is near and dear to the heart of all of our management and staff at City Printers, so it's something that we always want to support.
Well, look, you're very, very generous through all of the years. Thank you so much for all that you've given to us. I really appreciate it because it always means so much to the kids. Now I'm standing with somebody that has a cake and money, and I'm standing with Rob Clements and his daughter Katie. Tell me, you give us lots of food, but you have a special cake here today. It's in honor of...
Fred Lavery.
Why?
Well, he was Maritime of the Week last week, and we figured we honor him on Christmas Daddies just to give him the extra added flavor.
Yeah, and I have to tell you, let's get a little close-up of this cake. This is a fantastic cake. And you'd said a moment ago, and it's so true, Fred could be honored every week. He's just so thoughtful and generous.
Yes.
And standing here in the gorgeous green is Katie, and you have a check. How much?
$500.
Katie, thank you so much. And you know, everybody, you should know that Katie has been here every year for the 8 years that she's been around. Katie's 8 years old, and she's been here every year. And we have to thank everybody that's involved for being so generous. You guys are very thoughtful. You make sure that we're fed. And now with the cake, when do we get to cut it?
Right now.
Oh,
Cake's
good.
on. Cake's on.
Yeah. Well, listen, Fred is a little bit busy. He doesn't say a whole lot. And I know that, Fred, can I say thank you? Absolutely. Thank you very much on behalf of Fred. Fred is such an incredible talent that we're going to hear more of what he has to offer very soon when we come back to Cape Breton.
Thank you, Fred. Thank you, Rick. We've got bids on all of the items now, despite all of them. The Air Canada fan pack, we had a bid from All Star Landscaping. Then Jose Martin's called with a bid of $750, and now All Star Landscaping's back in the lead with $1,000. On our Chris Hatfield autograph book, All Star Landscaping also in with a bid of $200, but we could use some more action on that at 855-843-5050. On the Christmas mat up to the right there, Craig Cormier, Nancy Bootlear has now outbid Robert Hartley. Nancy's in with a bid of $150. Thank you very much. On the Christmas quilt, Arthur Winton is our successful bidder at the moment, $275, outbidding Sharon Vickers, who was in with $150. The bid on the defibrillator down front, and that is from Courtney's First Aid and Safety Training Incorporated. Sharon Rose has now been outbid by Pat Coulter. The bid is $600. On the jewelry, and of course the jewelry, very popular item, particularly with Carmela and Gina, who are over at Auction Control. Oh, Carmela's modeling the lovely diamond ring. Matthew Rushton family. Matthew Rushton with a bid of $1,100, outbidding Family Campers and RVers. And while we're on the subject of jewelry, what about the bid on that Pandora bracelet?
It's too big.
Family Campers and RVers is in on that one as well with a bid of $550, but you can certainly get in on that bidding as well at 855-843-5050. We have a bid of $200 on the duck decoy from Great Buys Auto Sales, and right next to that is our great big pizza party with the good people from Auction Heaven. Oh, my heavens, we're going to heaven with Auction Heaven here. Some bidders from Auction Heaven in the studio now with a bid of $1,000, outbidding All-Star Landscaping. The lawn tractor from Donald Gallant Enterprises, our bid is now $1,500. That's from Alain Saunier, outbidding the people from Michelin. Glenn Saunier's in on this beautiful small Martin's guitar, autographed by some of our leading maritime musicians, with a bid of $300. And on the beautiful Michael's Christmas tree, which includes all of the other beautiful Christmas adornments you see here, our bid is $300. That is from Great Buys Auto Sales. They're also the successful and leading bidders at the moment on the Mooseheads jersey. Take a look at some of the signatures on there from Zach Foucali and Johnathan Drouin, Mackenzie Weger from the 2013-14 Moose. The bid is $1,500, outbidding the folks from Michelin. On the plunger, the Christmas Daddies plunger, long-standing item dating back to 1983. The successful bid right now is from Auction Heaven. Well, we're going to heaven again with a bid of $500. The schooner, another one of our heritage items here on the Daddies. The bid is $100, and that is from Scott Walters. And Mr. Scrooge, I don't know, this is hard to understand, but the bid on all these beautiful cupcakes down here. You know, you could use some cupcakes. They'd probably sweeten you up.
They might. They might.
A dozen designer cupcakes a month for a year, plus the beautiful goodie basket down front. Jose Martins is the leading bidder, $325. It's still early in the auction. All of the items are on our website at christmasdaddies.org. Go take a closer look. Then call us with your best bid right now at 1-855-843-5050. And as we celebrate our 50th anniversary of the Christmas Daddies, we'd like to look back on a dear old friend and a longtime performer on our Christmas Daddies, the late and great Sadie Sampson.
Those are some beautiful memories, and we're here at the Nova Scotia Community College campus in Dartmouth, and we're making some new memories here. Remember, it's all about the kids, and I've got a new co-host here. This is Luke Price. Hi, Luke.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
Oh, good. Well, listen, we're about to introduce a performer who you know very well, and he's going to sing us a song called Meet Me Under the Mistletoe, and his name is Jason Price, and that may be your dad, huh? All right.
Yeah.
What are you going to do, Luke?
Take away, Dad.
Meet me under the mistletoe, midnight Christmas Eve. Your sweet kiss, the first gift I'd like to receive. The presents that we bought have to wait beneath the tree. So meet me under the mistletoe, midnight Christmas Eve. There's frost on all the windows, the candles burning bright. The stockings on the mantle, everything's just right. Soon the house will come alive with family and friends. I'd love some time along with you before it all begins. So meet me under the mistletoe, midnight Christmas Eve. Your sweet kiss is the first gift that I'd like to receive. The presents that we bought have to wait beneath the tree. So meet me under the mistletoe, midnight Christmas Eve. It seems I hardly seen you. We had so much to do. With the holiday approaching, well, I sure been missing you. I can't wait till Christmas morning to hold you in my arms. I'm feeling like a kid again who's waiting on Santa Claus. Well, meet me under the mistletoe, midnight Christmas Eve. Your sweet kiss, the first gift I'd like to receive. The presents that we bought have to wait beneath the tree. So meet me under the mistletoe, midnight Christmas Eve. Meet me under the mistletoe, midnight, yeah, Christmas Eve.
Well, it certainly wouldn't be the holidays without that mistletoe. I am joined by two more very special guests, Bill Moss and Margaret Taylor Monroe. Margaret, who are you here representing today?
Royal Canadian Naval Association, Peregrine.
And this is 20 years for you?
Yes, 20 years.
And for Bill, not quite as many, but almost as many.
Almost, yeah.
And maybe we'll get you to tell us a little bit about what brings you back to Christmas Daddies year after year.
Well, we put out a jar for donations, and we just top it up, so we got an even amount here.
All right, well, let's see just how much you topped it up.
We got it rounded off at $500.
$500. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome back to Christmas Daddies, and we hope to see you here again next year.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Marie, we're going to send it over to you.
Well, thanks so much, Jackie. And our next guest here is Barnaby McHarg. He's with the IBW Local 625. Can you first of all tell us about how you raised your money and then do the big reveal?
All right. Well, this year we did, again, a payroll contribution on behalf of our membership. And this year we were able to raise $1,000.
Let's hear it for $1,000 from the IBW. Thank you so much. I just want to also mention you're a dad and your children are sleeping right now. He's the proud father, I should say, of twin boys. So you must know what this means at Christmas time to have this support.
Definitely, yeah. Everything that our local union can do to support Christmas Daddies. You like to say 12 years at it now, and hopefully another 12 to go.
That sounds great. Thanks so much. We're going to send it back over to Jackie now, who's got some very special guests. And ironically, she's got an apple there. And I think that's symbolic for Jackie, who's from the Valley.
Perhaps. A good Valley girl always likes the apples. This is from the other side of the province, though, the New Germany and Area Lions Club. We're very pleased to welcome Bill Alexander and Nancy Viano. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Now, hard at work to raise this money, I understand, for Christmas Daddies. And, well, let's see what you've got in your hand here, Bill.
Well, this is an apple peeler and a roller. They let me peel apples and deliver them. Other than that, I have nothing to do with it.
So do you really know what you're doing with those gadgets?
Oh, yes.
Okay. And Nancy, what did you do?
October 26th, 38 people, Lions and community volunteers, met, and we made a total of 688 apple pies, and they were all delivered that day.
Wow, 688 apple pies. And I understand there were also some rides for the kids as well, Bill?
Oh, yes. We have a Lions train, and we did it on, last Sunday, I believe it was.
New Germany Christmas Festival. So we gave a lot of young kiddies rides during the hot, very, very windy and cold seasonal weather.
Wonderful. And you're helping a lot of young children out with your contribution to Christmas Daddies. Let's do the big reveal.
This year, we were able to increase our donation thanks to great community support, and we are providing $1,000 to Christmas Daddies.
$1,000 from the New Germany and Area Lions Club. Thank you both so much for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Marie?
Thanks so much, Jackie. And we've got some very special guests here right now. You look very pretty in your dress, and thank you so much. You guys are holding up a check that is actually from the Friends for Life Child Care Center and Friends for Life Early Learning. And joining me now is Amanda Little and Phelan Bootlier, and of course the children from Friends for Life. And that's really what this is all about, is the children. So why are you guys getting involved? How did you raise your money, and what did you raise?
We raised $1,616 between both of our centers. And our center did some NorCard fundraising, so the kids were able to, take the brochures and, solicit all their friends and families and make some money that way. We also had a change jar as well, but Amanda's center did hers a little bit differently.
At our center, we sold tickets on a gift card tree, and we also sold tickets on a dinner and date night.
That sounds very intriguing. What a great way to make money. And thank you so much for being here today. A thank you especially to you guys for being here today. You look lovely. And we're going to send it out actually to the divers. They're hitting the road for a great cause. Out to Kellen Sundal.
Yes, we're burning up quite the trail out here on the streets of HRM. This is the 29th year that the Navy divers have done this run, and they're well on their way to raising a total of $250,000. And today they want to give a special thank you to a supporter who has donated year after year money from his restaurant till.
Good morning, Fotis.
Good morning. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
All the best.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So we're here today with the Christmas Daddy Run for the people from the members of Fleet Diving Unit Atlantic to thank you for your generous donation that you've been doing throughout the years. You've been always here to greet us year after year, ever since I've been a clearance diver 16 years ago.
Yes.
And for this, I got to say thank you very much. And on
thank
behalf
you very much, and appreciate, and
And on behalf of the
Thank
members
you.
of Fleet Diving Unit, the men and women of FDUA, we'd like to present you with this small memento and thank you again for
Thank you very much, and
your generosity.
always appreciate, and always we try our best to help our community. And Merry Christmas and all the best to you guys.
This is wonderful.
And
thank you very much for your
thank
generosity.
you guys. Do that
and your
for every
Christmas
year.
spirit.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
very much.
Okay, I'm standing with a group of very generous, thoughtful people who are making certain that children are going to have a wonderful Christmas. First, we're going to talk to Bobby McDougall, and she's with her daughter, Neela Ray. You're from Port Hawkesbury Paper.
Yes, we are.
And how much have you brought today?
We've brought $1,000 with us today.
Wow, how did you do that?
Well, in November of this year, our employees reached over 400 days without any lost time injuries. So as a group, we decided to donate money to charities, and we decided that Christmas Daddy should be one of them.
Well, that's very thoughtful of everybody at
Yes.
Port Hawkesbury Paper.
All
And
the
thank you, all the employees,
Yes.
staff, and management.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And on my other side is Brittany Burton. And Brittany, you have a check, and it's from LaRouche. Tell me about it.
We made both this wreath here and the basket, and we drew tickets on it. Also, Island Cresting donated tops that we wore to work every Saturday. We went out into the mall and sold some tickets.
Oh, well, listen, let's hear who the winner is. Phyllis Clark?
Yep,
Yeah.
she won the wreath.
She won the wreath.
Yes,
well,
she did.
thank you very much. You guys are very thoughtful. How much did you raise here?
$800.
Oh, isn't that fantastic? Thank you so much. Now you're going to get to stay and listen to some terrific music from Johnathan MacInnis, and he's got a new CD out, a fantastic CD. You want to pick it up. And Johnathan is going to sing for us, Christmas Never Comes. Johnathan?
Talk about the heart of Christmas. Talk about the reason and the rhyme. Talk about the sentimental feelings. Talk about the candlelight and wine. Talk about the children. Listen to the voices singing. Listen to the laughter as they play. But listen to the whisper of a heartbeat whose loneliness is never far away. In some hearts it's never Christmas, but it's winter all the time. All our lives spent searching for the sun. And children of tomorrow, how they need a star to follow. For some hearts it's always winter. For some hearts it seems that Christmas never comes. Don't forget the winter's children, shadows on a star that never shines. Looking for the love that never happened. Looking for the Christ in Christmas time. The lonely voice that can't rejoice, that has no choice. In some hearts it's never Christmas, but it's winter all the time. All our lives spent searching for the sun. And children of tomorrow need a star to follow. In some hearts it's always winter. For some hearts it seems that Christmas never comes.
The 50th Annual Christmas Daddies Telethon is proudly produced by CTV Atlantic employees, their families, friends, and volunteers, with assistance from our corporate community. Thanks to Bell Alliant and the Bell Alliant Pioneer Volunteers, and to RBC. Honor your pledge at the branch nearest you. Our website developer is Nicom Interactive. The Residence Inn Marriott accommodated guests in Moncton. In Cape Breton, thanks to the Holiday Inn Sydney Waterfront. Air Canada Foundation donated the prize of 2 tickets anywhere in North America. Volunteer vehicles were supplied by Discount Car and Truck Rentals, and refreshments by Tim Hortons. Set decoration was provided by Wheaton's. Thanks to The Bay and Advanced Screen Printing Limited for clothing for our hosts and crew. Technical assistance was provided by ABW Telav Audio Visual Solutions and Christie Lights. Musical equipment was provided by Long & McQuaid and Alta Musica. Christmas Daddies would not be possible without CTV's generous donation of facilities, airtime, and support all year long. And now, welcome to Hour 3 of the 50th Annual Christmas Daddies Telethon.